Good evening. What's up, Paxton? First one in the house. Yeah, we got some foosball, man. All right. There we go. All right, we got the Argonauts and the Redblacks. Man, I had to rush, man. I took a nap and then I had to go eat and then I forgot to set it up. So what week is? I think this is week 4. I'm not sure. What's up, Fred? How you doing? I think this is week 4. I'm not totally sure. But what's up, Fred Sorensen? Week 4 ago, Paxton told us. So, what are the records? I'll have to look it up. Let's Paxton knows. Let's see. I don't think ESPN's app shows it. Let's go here. Toronto is 0-3, and Ottawa is 1-2. So yeah, the Argonauts are 0-3, and the Redblacks are 1-2. So it's a meeting of the team looking for their first win. What's up, Florida Panthers fan in Australia, UK. Hello, how you doing? How you doing this Sunday evening? Especially Sunday evening here in the States. That girl's got a nice voice. That girl had a nice voice, man. Man, wish I could sing like wish like that. But so all right. So, anything else on the night, Paxton? Like any other? Oh, I know there's baseball on, but who plays in baseball tonight? Oh man! Thank you for subscribing, though, Larry Simmons. Oh, the Twins versus the Tigers. That's just playing. That actually might be a decent game. That actually might be a decent baseball game. Twins and the Tigers. I might put that on. Watch it as well. So. The Tigers are playing well this season, so we're going shopping. Yeah, I'll be it's 6 o'clock over here at night, so no shopping today. I am gonna have to go tomorrow because I went out to the grocery today and forgot something, and wife's not gonna be happy. Forgot half and half. I got home. I'm like, man, I walked right by because I had to get milk. I walked right by it, and I forgot to get the half and half. Like, damn it. I have to go tomorrow. Maybe I'm gonna go get some beer tomorrow. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to put this stuff out so I can get so YouTube can send my stream out. Why Reddit doesn't copy and paste that shit no more. see. Maybe. I'm done now. He wants to buy more Disney Frozen stuff. Oh, okay. Yes, I mean I gotta go out and get half and half tomorrow. Forgot it. So we're in Ottawa. With Toronto versus the Toronto Argonauts versus Ottawa Redblacks. Live here on GooseSports, play-by-play. Who's my favorite? I don't have a favorite team. We don't have a baseball team over here in New Orleans, so I mean I can't watch the Astros, nor can I watch the Rangers because I'm blacked out. So you can't follow them. Now, growing up, I liked the Cubs and the Braves because they were on TV, WGN and TBS. So, growing up, I liked the Cubs and the Braves. But let's see. Look, we are underway, and returns to the 20, to the 30, up to the 34, 35. I'm still going to 40, up to the 44-yard line. That's what Toronto will have it. The Argonauts. All right, so I got to put the ball in the Toronto, and then I got to fix this stupid clock. The bets in a minute, yeah. I don't know why this thing never works right. All right, so it's 1st and 10 here for Toronto. We got 14:43 to go. I'll fix the clock in a minute. They have it at their own 43-yard line. And there's a play action pass. And goes over the middle. Got a guy open at the 45, up to the 40, down to the 35-yard line. It's 1st down, Toronto. It was. I don't think I wrote the guy's name down. How'd I forget him? I wrote down everybody's player. I don't have anything screwed, do I? All right, so 1st down, Toronto. It's Daniels on the catch. They have it at the Ottawa 35-yard line. 14:10 to go, 1st quarter. Toronto Argonauts back to pass. There's Arbuckle. They try the receiver screen going up to the 29-yard line. That was Unger. It'll be 2nd down. Where is? Fix the clock. Why is the clock not working? Yeah, CBS Network. Why is the clock not working? I'll fix it in a minute. The ball at the 29-yard line of Ottawa. Arbuckle back to throw. Here the ball gets knocked down the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 4. No idea why this shit doesn't do this all the time. Let's see. Yeah. You don't have you don't have that CBS Sports Network. Okay, now it's got to crop it. Here comes the field goal, and it's up and good, 3-0. So Toronto leads 3-0. There you go. All right. Ooh, 3-0. All right, now let me go do the betting thing. One sec. A good drive by the Argonauts. They go right down the field and get a field goal. They lead 3-0. Let's see now. Let's do this. There's Paxton wants to bet. All right. Yes. All right. So the Red Blacks, we get the ball for their first possession. Coffee. Got coffee. If I can stay awake. If I can stay awake. So we got 13:10 to go. First quarter is Toronto went right down the field. I got points on their first possession. Ottawa will get their first crack at the ball. So Crum at quarterback for the Red Blacks. They'll have it at their own 40-yard line. And he's going to hand off up to the 45, up to the 48-yard line. So second down for the Red Blacks. All right, the second and 1 from the 49-yard line. They're going to run it again. That's a first down across the 50 to the 40, to the 52-yard line. So first down was what, Attaboy? I guess how you pronounce that. First down, Ottawa. What's up, Mario? What's up, Mario? So first down for Ottawa at the 51, their own 51-yard line. Okay, 11:50 to go in this first quarter. 3-0 Toronto. And they're going to play action pass, try and get a screen going, and it's going to be complete. Overthrew the running back. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10 for Ottawa at their own 51-yard line. 11:40 and counting. First quarter. 3-0 Toronto. And he scored first. They have the ball at their own 51. There's Ottawa. Back to the road. It's Crum. And over the left side, caught the 55. That's going to be it. It's going to be third down. As there was with Lewis. Be third down. The ball's at midfield. It's third down. So 3rd and 4. Looks like they got the punt team out. What's up, T-Mick? How you doing, man? Punts away. And you're going to angle it. Then you're going to go out of bounds away. Let's see. They're going to say they're still walking up. The 11. So Toronto will have it at the 11-yard line when we get back. What's up, T-Mick? You've been working a lot? Nothing wrong with working, I guess. Don't work too hard, though. Just don't work too hard. Don't work too hard over there. Hey. Doesn't Wimbledon start tomorrow? Tennis? Yeah. Yeah, Wimbledon. At first, I thought watching the Twins, I thought that their hat looks like the M looks a little bit like the Marlins. It's like what? That's not the Twins logo. It's weird. Oh, okay. They've wrapped up filming last week. Samuel L. Jackson. He was over there. Samuel L. Jackson. I've always liked him as an actor. First and 10 for Toronto coming up. As they lead 3-0. And they're looking for their first win of the year. Excuse me. All right, so Balls meet their own 11. Now we got a yellow marker down. We've got a yellow marker down on the field. Snakes on a plane. That was like really a movie was. I don't know if that movie was good or not, good or bad. There's a yellow marker down, and the zebras are talking about it. Zebras are talking. Yeah, it is weird. They're going to call offsides against the defense. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty. What's up, Noah 14? The penalty will go against Ottawa. Make it 1st and 5 for Toronto. Discuss. So ball's at the Toronto 16, their own 16-yard line. 1st and 5. And they're going to play action pass rolls right and going to be incomplete. It got broken up. 2nd and 5. They were real snakes? Really? They were? I didn't know that. They were not. So 2nd and 5 for Toronto. I got my cheat sheet. It's the ball at the 16. 2nd and 5 for Toronto. Arbuckle will pass out to the left and the running back falls down. It's going to be 3rd down. As Williams falls down and he gets tackled, it's 3rd down. And if he hadn't fallen down, maybe he would have gotten the 1st down. But once he fell down, it was over with. Then he had no chance. So 3rd down for Toronto. It's punt time. We got 9:30 here to go, 1st quarter. Ball's at their own 18-yard line. They'll punt it away. Punts away. And going to go back at the field of the 30. Gets to the 40, up to the 45. And up to about the 47-yard line. That's where Ottawa will have it with 9:09 to go in the 1st quarter of play. So Crum going to come back out there. And we're going to go commercial break. We going commercial break? I think so, yep. Commercial break. Why not? Why not take a commercial? Why is ESPN2 showing the baseball games? Oh, they got StatCast. That's why. Like, why is ESPN2 showing the game as well? NFL Network showing. They're showing the Rams and San Francisco NFC title game. And all these I think some of these channels have nothing to show. They gotta show old stuff. Old stuff. Man. Whew. Yeah, yesterday ESPN was showing the hot dog eating contest. That's how desperate they were. They had nothing. They had nothing to show. Hot dog eating contest from like 2021 or some crap like that. So getting back to action here, it's 3-0 Toronto. Ottawa going to have their second possession of the game. They went 2 and out the first one. They'll have it their own 47-yard line. Brown back to the road, goes up to the right side and gets it up to the 50, across 55, up to the 51. That's going to be a first down. And that's Pimpleton, I believe. Yeah, Pimpleton. So first down, Ottawa in Toronto territory. Whew. Bring coffee now. The ball's at the 51 of Toronto. First and 10, 8:25 to go. First quarter. 3-0 Argonauts. There's a handoff and going to go maybe a yard to the 50. That's Pimpleton on the carry. Only gets about a yard. It's second down, about 9. Second down, about 9. The ball's at the Toronto 50. Crum back to throw. And going to be almost rolls left. Now just throws it away. Incomplete. Almost got sacked. Makes me third down. 3rd and 9. Now we got a flag down now. Now we got a flag down. We got a yellow marker down. Okay, intentional grounding, they call it, okay. They call it intentional grounding against the offense. So, intentional grounding. So it's going to be punt time anyway. It's going to be punt time anyway. So punts away. And going to be fielded around about the 6. And gets up to the 15, to maybe only 17-yard line. For Toronto will have it with 7:23 to go, first quarter. So Arbuckle and the Argonauts come back on the field, but hey, you know what we're doing? We're going to commercial break. I didn't bet anything. Yeah, I didn't bet anything on this game. Maybe not personal. Okay, no commercial. Good. They cut the commercial off. Went back to the game. So 1st and 10 from their own 17 for Toronto. Here's a handoff and goes nowhere. As Williams goes nowhere. 2nd and 10. Second and 10. They'll have it at their own, say yard line. 17. And gain nothing. So 6:30 to go. First quarter. 3-0 Toronto. There's Arbuckle. Gets a snap. Back of the row. And going to go left side. Dumps it out to the left, though. Williams going to have a long way to go. Only gets a yard. Good defense. 3rd down. It's 3rd down here for Toronto. And they need to start throwing the ball down the field. Hello, Ron. Hello, Ron. How you doing? So punt time for Toronto. As they're going to, we got to punt again. And the punt's blocked. The punt is blocked, and now it goes forward. Now it goes to the 25. Man, it took a weird. It didn't take a audible bounce. It went the wrong way to the 25, but it's still going to be Ottawa's football. That was weird. The ball instead of going, rolling to the end zone, it went back upfield. But it is a blocked punt, so Ottawa will have it on the 25-yard line. I'm doing well. How you doing, Ron? I'm doing well, man. How you doing? Doing well, man. How you doing today? On this Sunday. Yeah, baby, says Paxton. I'm gonna put this in the sink. Coffee. I don't need more coffee. Right. Let's go, man. All right, so we got the first down, Ottawa. First real chance maybe for a touchdown. They got Ghostbusters on BBC America. Paxton. Ghostbusters. I think this was. No, E.T. was. E.T. was the first movie I went and saw at the theaters. But I remember going seeing Ghostbusters also at the theater. Long time ago. My mom and I went. All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Ottawa. They have it at the Toronto 25-yard line after the block punt. Play action pass. And rolling right is Crum. They're going to be sacked. Jeez. Man. It's on 2nd and 12. Jeez. So they had good field position. 1st and 10 to 25. Then they get sacked. There's 5:14 to go. And clock is running. 2nd down and 11 from the 26 of Toronto. Here comes there's snap and a little running back screen. Gonna go nowhere, but there's a flag down. Man, trying to get the screen to the running back and it went nowhere, but there's a flag down. Man, this is just some bad football. This is just some bad football right here. Really bad football. Oh, so it's gonna be this will be against Toronto. They're offsides. So now it's 2nd and 6 after the offside call. Toronto was offsides. Now it's 2nd and 6. So the ball has been moved up to the 21. They have it, 2nd and 6. Crum gets a snap. And they'll throw it right at about the 5th, but the 16. It's going to be close. Let's see where they're going to mark him at the 15. That's a first down. And it's Hardy with the catch. That's going to be a first down. So first down, Redblacks at the 15-yard line. You think the OC is making some bad play calls? So first and 10 from the Toronto 15. $3:55 to go first quarter. Back to throw is Crum. And looking around. And can't take a sack. Man, what are you doing? Throw the ball away. That was 2nd down. This quarterback needs to quit taking sacks. 2nd down. So it's now 2nd and 12 now? 2nd and 13. Ball's back at the 18-yard line. Okay. 3:05 to go in the quarter. Back to throw is Crum. And looking, now throws towards the end zone. Going to be intercepted. It went off the receiver's hand, and it's intercepted. Man. Intercepted in the end zone. Jeez Louise, man. What a bad throw by the quarterback all the way around. When you get the block punt and you don't score anything. You don't score anything. Jeez. So McFadden with the interception, and Toronto will take over after the interception at the 30-yard line. So they're going to hand it off, and Williams gets a yard, loses his helmet, and he's down on the ground. Now he's getting up, I think. Lost his helmet. We got 2nd down and 9 for the Argonauts. Williams was slow to get up after he lost his helmet. Man, going in a double coverage. It was a bad pass for Ottawa. Oh, he got when his helmet was off, somebody fell on him. Ouch. So 2nd down. The ball's at the 30-yard line, 2nd and 10 for Toronto. 2:15 and counting to go first quarter. 3-0 Argonauts. Arbuckle going to throw. Catch made the 20 at the 35 or the 40 to the 46-yard line. That's a first down for Toronto as Midel with the catch. So first down, Toronto. The first down, Argonauts. Up at the 46. Their own 46. And they're going to play action pass. So they're over the middle behind the receiver. Be 2nd and 10. Well, behind Brissett. 2nd and 10 for Toronto. 2nd and 10 here for Toronto. We got about a minute and a half left to go in the quarter. Yes. 2nd and 10 for Toronto. Their own 46. And back of the row. Arbuckle. And dumps it out to the running back. And gets up to the 52-yard line, but it's 3rd down. It's Brown with the catch. Be 3rd down. Be 3rd down. Hello, Jeff in his own. How are you doing, Jeff in his own? It's 3rd down for Toronto. Third down, which is 4th down in American football. So 3rd and 3, they got a punt. Ball's at the 53-yard line, and low snap gets it down, punts away, and going to bounce and go into the end zone. And that's going to be a point for Toronto. So 4-0 now. There's 22 ticks on the clock. And Ottawa getting the ball. I think, Jeff, you don't know about Canadian football and the Roog score? Is that how you pronounce it? Roog? Yeah, they punted the ball into the end zone, and the other team didn't return it out. So the punting team got a point. Yeah, in Canadian football, you can get a single point. There's a handoff going to go nowhere. That's going to be that'd be the last play of the quarter. Second, they got one more play left. I think they got one more play left. I think they got one more play left. No. Okay, quarter's over with. I thought they might have one more play left, but no. Quarter's over. It's 3-0 Toronto. Yeah, Canadian football has that rule that you have to return the ball out of the end zone, otherwise the other team gets a point. So it's a little different than NFL. We don't have that necessarily, but we do have there is a 1-point safety, 6 for a touchdown. Yeah, still 6 for a touchdown. No, there is a 1-point safety in American football. It is possible. It's a weird scenario. Has to do with I think an extra point or a field goal, and if it gets blocked, and the defense runs it back into the end zone, and doesn't come out, it's a point for the other team. It's called a 1-point safety in the NFL. It is possible, but it's just a weird. A lot of things have to go for it to happen. But yeah, PAT is still a point. Timberwolves, they're going to eat Julius Randle, their contract. Malik Beasley, under investigation for gambling. Man. You better hope he didn't do that, because if Malik Beasley is guilty of gambling, they can prove it. He's finished playing NBA basketball. I don't know how dumb you can be like that. So 4-0 Toronto. Toronto has 64 yards of offense. Ottawa has 32. Yeah, it's been Ottawa had a chance to score, but they threw an interception in the end zone. They'll have their own 40 to the Red Blacks. 2nd and 10. And over the middle, deep ball going to be caught around across the 50 to the 46. That's a first down. That's a first down there for Ottawa. Has Lewis with the catch. First down, Red Blacks at the Toronto 46-yard line. What's up, Traveling Fools? Yo, yo, yo. Foosball. Traveling Fools. Foosball. You know, Mama said, the ball, they're marking the 45 of Toronto. And they're going to play action pass. Now, throw got a guy open at the 30, makes a catch, and gets tackled at the 28-yard line, goes Hardy. Another first down for the Red Blacks. They're moving the ball. Maybe we can get a touchdown. We get a touchdown. Yeah, our first one of the game. The ball's at the 28-yard line. And here's a receiver screen. Going to go about for 5. There's a fumble, and it goes back 5 yards. And it's recovered by Ottawa, but there's a flag down. That was a weird play. The Addison recovered the fumble after it went backwards 5 yards, but there was a yellow marker down. Okay, it was offside against Toronto. So they moved the ball up 5 yards, make it 1st and 5. So 1st and 5 from the 23 for Ottawa. They have it at the 23-yard line. 1st and 5. We got 13:20 to go in the half. And there's a handoff, and that's going to go nowhere. And standback goes nowhere. 2nd down. 2nd and 5 for Ottawa. Ooh. Well, it didn't rain here, Paxton. What the weather app lied about when we said it was going to rain around 4 o'clock. It lied. 2nd and 5. And here's a pass out to the right. Catch made around the 15. It's a first down. Another first down for Ottawa. It's Pimpleton with the catch. First down, Red Blacks. In the red zone. We're in the red zone now. Yeah, the Roughriders had a good run game of the day. So 1st and 10 for Ottawa. They have it at the 15, and now there's a whistle. So the yellow marker down. I think it's going to be against Ottawa. I'm trying to listen to the ref. Yep. It's going to be against a time count. Is that like delay a game? So 1st and 15. Does time count like a delay a game? So 12:02 to go, 2nd quarter. It's now 1st down and 15. Moved it back to the 20. From going to throw towards the 10-yard line, make the catch. Now it goes backwards, Pimpleton does. And now it goes forward. The ball's loose, a fumble. And Toronto picks up to the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He may go. He's going to score. Touchdown, Toronto. Man, scoop and score. Touchdown, Argonauts. Wow. Pimpleton fumbled. Scoop and score. Lordy B. Man. Now it's 10-0. Jeez. I think it was definitely a fumble. I don't think he was out of bounds. I don't think he was down. No, yeah, he wasn't down. No out of bounds. And 20 picks up and just runs it all the way in. Ain't nobody. I mean, nobody caught that dude. So the Slypa. How do you pronounce that name? Damn. Slywka. Damn. Here comes the extra point, make it 11-0. And it's up in good. Man. Guess we thought Ottawa was going to get points there. Man. Rig. Rig. Man, Ottawa, they're their own worst enemy. They threw an interception in the end zone. Now they fumbled in the red zone. That's 14 points. That's 14 damn points that they choked on. Man, geez, it was 11-0. I just can't believe nobody was able to catch that guy. Man. I'm gonna lose this bet. Be right back. Ooh, the sun's out back out. Damn. All of a sudden, the sun came through the clouds. Damn. So 2 turnovers for Ottawa. This one was a scoop and score. Kickoff return to the 20, 25, 30, up to the 35-yard line. That's where the Redblacks will have it, at their own 35-yard line. Man, the sun's out, man. Look at it. Was behind clouds. I mean, the receiver just watched the defender run by him. I noticed on the replay that the receiver that fumbled just watched the defender to go right by him with the ball. Maybe it is rigged. So ball's at the 35-yard line for Ottawa. Their own 35, 1st and 10. 11:20 to go, second quarter. Man. Wait. Sun. Sun's finally has sun is setting and has found a space between the clouds. That play action by Crum. He's pressured and almost sacked. Now rolls right. Going to throw it and going to be incomplete. There was a receiver out there, so incomplete. 2nd and 10. So it's not going to be grounded. So 2nd and 10 here for Ottawa. We got 10:45 in counting, second quarter. 11-0 Toronto. And it's Crum out to the right side, going to be caught at the run. Nope, not caught. Wouldn't have been a first down anyway. Incomplete, punt time. They try to get the ball to Addison, but it wouldn't have been a first down anyway. So it's punt time again for the Redblacks. At least they didn't turn the ball over this time. The ball's at their own 35. They're going to keep punting it back to the Argonauts. Punts away. And going to go to the 25 to 30. Nope, now it goes backwards. Why are you going backwards? And now it goes forward to the 29. Man, all that danced around for about 4 yards on the return. That's where Toronto will have it. We'll have it. All right. 11-0. We got a commercial break. What time? You know what time it is, Paxton? You know what time it is. Time for a beer, a cerveza. A cerveza. There. Yeah, it's time for a beer. It's a beer time. Will the Redblacks come back and win? And Streamlab says, sure. So, cheers to the chat. Yingling. I like Yingling. I like a Yingling. Ever since they was available here in Louisiana in 2016, I tried it once. Like, man, this beer is a lot better than that fucking Budweiser crap I used to drink. Plus this beer, this company is owned by it's Americans, not a bunch of Germans. So, still can't get over the Bush family selling their company. I mean, they could be like the Yinglings, have a family-owned business for forever. But no, they went and sold their freaking company. They sold out to InBev. All right, so 1st and 10 for Toronto. Balls and their beer's been crap ever since. Ever since Anheuser-Busch sold, their beer's like shit. Here's a play action over the middle. Got to go open at the 55, 50, 45, down to the 40-yard line. First down, Argonauts. That was the Daniels. Yeah, Daniels. First down, Toronto. Keystone Light. So Daniels on the catch. And it's a first down for Toronto. He was wide open in the middle. It got down to the 40-yard line of Ottawa. So 1st and 10. And they're going to run it. No, they're going to throw it again. Another pass caught by Daniels to the 30-yard line. Another first down. Yeah, that's second straight catch for Daniels. 1st and 10, Argonauts. Where's Paulie at? I need to ask Paulie a question. Where's Paulie Rubin? He's the guy that knows all the answers to questions. The ball, the Ottawa 30, 1st and 10, Toronto. Arbuckle. Going to go over the middle and catch me to the 10, down to the 5, down to the 2-yard line. First down, Toronto. This time it was Meidel with the catch. 1st and goal, Argonauts. Good route, man. A good throw. They found the spot in the zone. So first and goal for Toronto at the 3-yard line. 8:05 and counting here in the first half. And they're going to run it this time, and it gets down to the 1. I think that was Brown on the carry, I think. Who was that? It was Brown. So Brown on the carry. It looked like Toronto going to punch it in here. So second and goal from the 1-yard line. And there's a play action pass. Guy wide open. Touchdown. Jeez. That was like one of the linemen. I think that was one of the linemen that was a punter. I think his name. They said his name was. That's one of the linemen that caught him. So it's now 17-0. It was one of those tackle, eligible plays. Nobody went with the tackle eligible. That's bad. That's bad defensively, man, when you let the tackle catch it. So Hunter with the 1-yard touchdown. Extra point is right down Main Street. 18-0 with 6:53 to go, second quarter. Man. Well, Verlander just retired. I'm surprised he hadn't retired several years ago, honestly. I don't know what else. I don't know what else Verlander had to prove in his career. But he's won a World Series. I mean, he's won Cy Young awards. I don't know what else I don't know what else. Just like Aaron Rodgers. What does Aaron Rodgers have to prove? Well, why is he playing for Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh isn't going to do anything this year. Pittsburgh isn't going to the Super Bowl. Why is he playing for Pittsburgh? Why? Well, it makes no sense why Aaron Rodgers is playing for Pittsburgh. None. So, some players just need to hand it up. Just hand it up. What do you got to prove? Go enjoy life. Go touch the grass or something. I know some. That's all they know. It's like coaches. Some coaches. That's all they know is just they got to coach. They coach. That's why Bear Bryant died, like a few months after he retired. Joe Paterno. He didn't last long after he retired, or well, he got fired, but still. Some of these coaches, when they have nothing to do, they just lose their will. All right, so it's 18-0 Toronto, as Ottawa thought that was going to be a running play, but they brought out the tackle-eligible play, and he was wide open. I mean, I could have caught that. Man. I like when linemen score touchdowns. That's a kickoff up to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, up to the 45-yard line. So good return for Ottawa at the 45 with 6:44 to go in the second quarter. What's up, Daniel Barry? How you doing, man? This makes you wonder if they hadn't retired, would they have? Because Bear Bryant had a massive heart attack and died. But would he have had that heart attack if he was still coaching? I guess you'll never know. 1st and 10 at the 45 of Ottawa. Their own 45. Crumb. They're going to hand it off. And it gets about 2. Maybe 2 or 3. I think it was stand back on the carry was. So 2nd and 8. What's up, Daniel Barry? Remember. 2nd and 8. Here for Ottawa. So we have 5:55 to go in this first half. Ball to 47. Their own 47. Crumb. And he's got hit. He's through. But the guy is open at the 50. Up to the 55. That's a first down. There's a flag down there. It's Addison with the catch. Gets the first down. But there is a yellow marker down on the field. There is a yellow marker down on the field. And it's holding its Ottawa. So that's going to negate the first down. 10-yard penalty on 63. He's a guilty party. You want to know who's to yell at if you're an Ottawa fan. It's number 63. He's a guilty party. So now it's 2nd down and 18. Ball back at the 37. 5:20 to go in the half. Both snap. Now it goes up to the left, gets up to the 45, and that's going to be about it. It's going to be a 3rd down. Addison with the catch, but it's going to be 3rd down. And it's Toronto going to get the ball back. Hey, you're going to lose your bet today, Paxton. That's why I didn't want to bet this game. I didn't know anything about these two teams, so I didn't want to bet nuts. So I didn't bet. I almost bet Ottawa minus 1.5, but I didn't. But no, anything can happen. They can come back, but it don't look like that way. Punts away. Give it the 10 to 15 to the 17-yard line. That's where Toronto will have it with 4:33 to go in the half. So Arbuckle and the Argonauts are going to come out here and see if they can get more points before the halftime break. So 1st and 10, ball to their own 18-yard line for Toronto. We're approaching 8,000 subscribers. I might get it soon, hopefully. Arbuckle throws over the middle, and it incomplete. Man, nice pass breakup. It's incomplete. Man, you can actually hit the receiver in this league. I really like this league now, Paxton. In the NFL, they would have called a penalty on that hit. They would have said it was unnecessary roughness. I mean, yeah, just tattoo the receiver, man. So Coxey, he got tattooed. I like that. I like seeing defense that can actually hit. 2nd and 10. A good clean hit. It's Arbuckle, and going to be sacked. It's 3rd down. 3rd down here for Toronto. Now they're going to punt. What's up, Bow Down LSU? What's up, Bow Down LSU? Man. Just watching some football, man. I got to get this is my football fix until the Saints play their preseason in the middle of August. So it's the sack. So it's punt time. The Argonauts. And punts almost blocked again. Punts away. Back at the 40. 45, and then 47. That's it. That's almost that. They almost blocked it the second time. So Ottawa will have it with 2:59 to go before the half. So we got the 3-minute warning. Yeah. Oh, it was fake? You fell for a fake thing? Was it a tweet you saw? Yeah, I fell for a fake tweet about Naz Reid getting traded to the Celtics. I fell for one the other day. And then when I saw Naz Reid sign an extension with the Timberwolves, it's like, wait a minute. I said I read where he got traded to the Celtics. Yeah, so I got snookered on a fake tweet. I usually try to look at the fake tweets, because sometimes people spell the name different and shit like that. But I fell for it. I fell for it like an idiot. Yeah. Checks. Yo, I'm still soaking ass wet from this morning. Ooh-wee. Ooh. Oh, it's an Instagram account. Okay. Yeah, I fell for one like the other day with Naz Reid. I thought I fell for a blue check. I know the little check mark thing. I fell for it. I was like, I even texted one of my friends, man, Naz Reid's going to the Celtics. They texted me back later. He goes, he's like, no, he's not. Where'd you hear that at? Now I'll look at the tweet again. I'm like, first and 10 at the 48 for Ottawa. Back and throw. It's Crum. Little crossing pattern. Only by about a 5-yard gain. I think it was Hardy, but the kid actually was Hardy. So second down here for Ottawa. Well, I didn't bet. I was gonna bet Ottawa minus the 1.5, but I didn't. And right now I'm thinking I'm glad I didn't, because they're down by 18. It would be 19 and a half to nothing right now if I'd done that. As Crum back to throw on second down, got hit, but the receiver dropped it over the middle. As Lewis just dropped it. There was nobody within like 5 yards of him, and just dropped it. Third down. Man. I mean, it was like nobody. I mean, Lewis just dropped it. It'd have been the first down for easily. Now they got a punt. Punts away. Goes with the 10 and gets up to the 24-yard line. That's where Toronto will take over with 2:14 to go in the half. Man. So it's first and 10, Toronto. Their own 24-yard line. 2:14 to go in the half. Game going here, man. Let's see this game going, man. Got 2:14 left to go in the half. 18 nothing. As Toronto was up. All right, so they have it at their own 24-yard line. 1st and 10. As Arbuckle going to roll right. Now, no, they're going to hand it off. Big hole up to the 35 to the 40. That's a first down. Oh, that's a fumble. Was it a fumble? Let's see. Was the ball loose? Because there was a scramble for it, looks like. And it looks like Toronto fell on it. As Daniels fell on it. Either he was running. I think he was the one that ran the ball also. So 1st and 10, Argonauts. That was yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was no, that wasn't. That was Meidel that ran it, and Daniels fumbled it. So Daniels the one that fell on it. 10 was the one that was had fumbled. So 1st and 10 at the 40, and they got a play action pass. Arbuckle. Now going to scramble one forward to the 40, from 45 up to the 49. It's going to be 2nd and 1 here for the Argonauts with 1:45 left. And here's a quick handoff. And if he gets tripped up in the backfield, that's 3rd down. It's gonna be 3rd down, and they're gonna punt. As Brown got tripped up in the backfield, it's gonna be 3rd down for Toronto. It's gonna be a punt time for the Argonauts. So 1:37 to go. Ottawa get the ball back. They have 2 timeouts left. It was 3rd and 3 for the Toronto 47, but they got a punt. And punts away. And going to go back at the 15. Gets to the 20, 25, up to the 30, up to the 32-yard line. That's where Ottawa will have it. At their old 32-yard line with 1:09 left to go. Minute 9 left. So that Ottawa will have it at their own 32. 1st and 10. Justin Crum is 9 for 14 for 102 yards. He does have an interception that was thrown in the end zone. Crum back to throw. And he's going to step up and got rid of it. They'll lose a rush. Now going to run. We'll get down to the 38-yard line. Be 2nd down. A minute left to go. He's got to fix his jersey and his shoulder pads. 2nd down for Ottawa. Well, 2nd and 4. We got a minute left. And we got an injury. There's 94. He's down for Toronto. Am I Cook? He says, "Yeah, Kappa. Yeah, Kappa. Yeah." We got a player down for Toronto. Yeah. It was 94. Happened on the. He was grabbing his knee. I don't like that. That's not good. He's grabbing his knee, which is never want to see that. Never want to see somebody grabbing their knee. And those kind of injuries never look good when somebody goes down and holding their knee. You hope it's nothing, but most times it's not good. Second down and 4. With a minute left to go. Well, he's walking okay. He's walking off the field in his own power. So maybe he is okay. Which would be a good thing. The second and 4 from the 38. There's Crum pressured and got to throw it. Going to be caught. Can he get the first down? No. Going to be a yard short. It's White with the catch, but he's going to be a yard short. It's 3rd and 1 for Ottawa. 3rd and 1 here for the Redblacks. They're going to go for it, and they got it. They went for it on 3rd down and got it. There's 44 ticks in the clock, so Ottawa will keep possession. They went for it. All right, the ball's at the 40. They're on 42 for Ottawa. Back to throw is Crum. And out to the left side. And going to be incomplete around the 55. The 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10. Try to get the ball to Lewis. But it was broken up. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Ottawa. And we got a challenge. We got Ottawa challenging maybe a pass interference. Okay, that's exactly what Ottawa is doing. They're challenging this to see if this was a defensive pass interference. Let's look at the play again. It's not the play. Here we go. Let's look at the play again. I've seen a lot. Man, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough to call interference on that. That's going to be tough to call interference on. But see, he's kind of grabbing. Yeah. He is grabbing him there before the ball gets there, but I've seen a lot worse not called. This is going to be a challenge for the Redblacks. If they win it, it'll be 1st down. If not, it'll be 2nd. Move on. So we're waiting to see what the challenge is. See if this is going to be a 1st down or they're going to stay 2nd down. Here we go. Wow, they're going to say it. They're going to say it's a defensive pass interference. So they win the challenge. It'll be 1st down Ottawa. Yeah, I have an iPhone 16 Pro, I think it is. Yeah, I have 5G. So it was a successful challenge. So Ottawa, the ball moved up to the 52 of Toronto. I stand corrected. That's why I say don't listen to me. It's Crum back at their own. Rolls left, hits pressured. And now going to throw. Catch made at the 37, but there's a flag down. Now there's a flag down again. Was this roughing the passer? Let's see. Did Crum get hit after he threw the ball? Yeah, that's roughing the passer. That's going to be roughing the passer. After the, so they're going to tack on more yards. Yeah. So there's 25 ticks to go in the half, but that's going to be 15 more yards to the end of the play. So Ottawa should have it. Oh, there's holding against the offense too. So it's holding against the offense and then roughing the passer against the defense. So they're going to say it's first and 10 for Ottawa. And the ball's at the 47-yard line. So here's a little pass. The ball gets really deflected, but it's caught at the 40. It'll be second down. There's Addison with the catch. It's second down and 2 at the 39-yard line. The ball at the 39. They got 17 seconds to go. Crum can't do it. The ball's the fumble. Lyman picks it up, and he's gonna run forward and get maybe like a line of scrimmage. It's gonna be third down. Man. So Crum fumbles. Man, crazy, man. Crazy plays here in this game. Well, it's third and 6, and we're going to have a field goal, probably, before the halftime. So Lewis Ward on to attempt a field goal. This is going to be a, 50-yard field goal. 50 yards. Snap. Kick up, and it is going to be good. Got it. So 50 yards is good, and we're at the halftime. So Ottawa will either get the ball or, yeah, they'll get the ball second half. Yeah. So it's 18-3. We're at halftime. 18-3 at the break. I don't know why it still shows 3 minutes on the clock. I guess they haven't updated it, but we're at halftime. We're at halftime. So you're right, there it goes. Now it changes. We're back. All right. I missed anything at halftime? No. All right. All right. So we're at halftime. It's now 18-3, and Argonauts up over the Redblacks. I believe Milan's commitment from top linebacker. The TSN is on location at this game. So this must be like their Monday night game, like we have in NFL, because they don't have Monday night games. All right, man. Oh, they got a concert going on. They got a concert going on. Man, you got a concert going on, Paxton. Oh, man. So 18-3. So what's going to happen in the second half? Are you going to get back in the game with your bets? You going to win? Hopefully you can get back in this. I gotta find what games are next weekend. Let's see. What games are next week? Let's see, this will be June. Nope, I gotta go week 5. So Thursday, July 3rd, you got Winnipeg and Calgary. And July 4th, I'll be celebrating our independence on that day. So here in the States. But that's Hamilton and Toronto, but I'm not doing that one. And then you got Saturday, you got BC versus Montreal. And then Sunday, you have Ottawa again versus Edmonton. So yeah, so you Friday. What you doing Friday, Paxton? You go anywhere Friday? My brother-in-law invited me over. But man, that means I have to drive home. I mean, I might as well just if I stay here, then I don't have to worry about driving home after so probably next week it's Winnipeg and Calgary on Thursday, which is a go. Friday is our independence. I'll be celebrating. So that Saturday, July 5th, you got BC versus Montreal. And then Sunday you have Ottawa versus Edmonton. So yeah. So look for Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday next week. Here in the Canadian Football League. Here on GooseSports. Toronto Argonauts versus Ottawa Redblacks. Live play-by-play on GooseSports. You listening YouTube? Listen. Man. So what's my other Bayou Tigers network? How's my short doing I did on that one? Oh, it's got more views than the last one I did. All right, so halftime. All right, hold on. All right. So we're at halftime, 18-3. Well, they're showing the Montreal and Hamilton highlights. That's when Masoli was like, not Masoli, Bethel Thompson. I'm sorry. That's Bethel Thompson looked like shit. It was BC was British Columbia was Masoli. He looked bad too. So all right, so we're at the break here. Yes, Saskatchewan. Well, they had a good running game. Had a good running game the other night. Say last, I should say. Said last, I should say. Man, so we're at the break, man. So it's 18-3. 18-3. Ah, man. We're probably doing well on this Sunday night. So. Jazz acquired with Heritage and second round pick from the Hornets for Colin Sexton, according to reports. Brian Bogdanovich retirement after 10 seasons. Bogdanovich is retiring from the NBA. You heard that passing? Thunder they re-signing Jalen Williams. Jaylin. That one. There's two Jalen. There's Jalen, Jlen, and then there's Jalen, Jaylin. They got too many Williams on that team. I think it's around the same time as the NFL, Paxton. Mario. I think it's like 15 minutes, I believe. I find it similar to the NFL. It's not like college. College is like half hour. I think it's like 15 minutes, just like NFL around that time. Yeah, they're at the game. So it's 18-3. You do anything for Friday? For July 4th, Independence Day. You shooting any fireworks? Cooking anything? Going anywhere? Going to a party? My brother-in-law want to invite me over, but then, he lives about 15 miles away, maybe. Around that. Then I gotta drive home. So then I can't really, I won't be able to, drink as much. Then I gotta drive home. So I might as well just stay here. And that way I don't have to worry about driving home. So yeah, I don't. There'll be enough people in my neighborhood that shoots fireworks, so I don't have to really worry about shooting fireworks. So I might go buy some, but I'm not gonna go like balls to the wall. But other people in my neighborhood will. They'll buy fireworks and they'll have a show. But yeah, I'll probably stay home Friday because that way I can, I don't have to worry about driving home. drinking and driving isn't smart, so at all. So I don't want to do that. So that's so boss's home. Subway Series. That's right. The Subway Series is wait, they playing in the day? Oh, okay. I might be able to do that game then, because the fireworks aren't going to start till when it gets dark. So I'll be right back. Might do the Yankees game on Friday. Man. La 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 la. Okay, they play Fridays. Yeah, I'll probably do because the Friday game is during the day. So Friday game is going to be easy for me to do because there's nothing really going on. I don't have anything going on Friday, and it's not. Since it's like during the day. If it's 3:30 your time, it's two. No, I'm sorry. If it's 3:10 your time, it's 2:10 mine. So Yankees and the Mets. All right, we got 18-3. Looks like we're getting to the third quarter. Toronto had 163 yards of offense. Ottawa 127. But Ottawa had 2 turnovers, and Toronto got 8 points off those turnovers. So one was a scoop and score for a fumble return for a touchdown. Huh? Huh? Sprayed on it? I can't hear you. What's up, Rising Rhino? Come on, Rhino. What's up, man? Thank you. Here's a kickoff. Return to the 20, 25, up to the 30, 35. And that's about it for the Redblacks. So they'll have it the first and 10, their own 35-yard line with 14:53 to go. What's up, Rising Rhino? Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I like CFL football. I like Canadian football. It's different than NFL, but I like it. Little different. Some differences. The field's longer and wider. End zones are wider and longer. There's a handoff up to the 40, up to the 45-yard line. That was staying back on the carry. It'll be second down. Second down. It's a little different. You got 3-minute. Yeah, you got 3-minute warnings, and you have 3 downs to get a first down instead of 4. So it's a second down and 1 from their own 45. There's a handoff. And it gets to the 50. That's a first down. So first and 10 for Ottawa. We got 13:45 to go in the third quarter. The ball's at the 50. And they're going to hand it. They're going to throw it. Right side. Nice tackle. Probably only by like a 2-yard gain. As Addison made the catch, but got tackled right away, and he's down on the ground. So McFadden with the hit. There's Addison slow to get up. As he got, man, I'm surprised he held on to that football. As he's holding his shoulder. Hey, he got popped. I'm surprised he held on to the football because he got hit hard. My wife was telling me something I couldn't hear her. What did you say? All right. I'm back. What's up, Pax? How you doing, man? Pine trees. I really don't like pine trees. Pine trees and me. We don't have a good history. So I hate those fuckers. They fall down in hurricanes. So. All right, we hopefully that guy's all right, man, because Addison got popped on that play. He got popped hard, so. All right, it's going to be second down here for Ottawa. Second and 7. For their own 53. Crum back to throw. And a little slant. That's a first down across the 50 to the 45. First down. Excuse me, Ottawa. Damn. That was Lewis on the catch. Did he? Start choking. I don't have any experience with elm trees. So I can't say one way or the other. So Lewis on the catch, first down, Ottawa. They'll have it at their own 40. I'm sorry, at the Toronto 45. And they're gonna play action. Now quarterback will run forward. We'll get a first down to the 30, up to the 25, down to the 20-yard line. Goes Crum. First down, Redblacks. We have an oak tree right here. We have an oak tree right here. In that tree, like right here. The one. Where's that? That one. That's an oak tree. There it is. That's an oak tree. All right, so ball at the 20-yard line. First and 10 for Ottawa. I remember my parents had an oak tree and it rotted as a kid. As Crum back to throw. Ball gets tipped up and incomplete. Got knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 here for the Redblacks. We got 11:37 to go here in this third quarter. So, clock running. I like how the clock runs a little bit. I kind of like that. 2nd and 10. Or once in between plays. So Crum back to throw. And he's pressured and gonna be he almost gets sacked, but he gets about a yard. Be a 3rd down. 3rd down. I kind of like how the clock runs a little bit. It's kind of a little different, but it does stop. It does stop. Late. Between the the halves. But then it starts up again. But it kind of stops. Like remember how college used to be when the first downs. So Ward on for a field goal for Ottawa. Just say whatever. It's blocked. The 27-yard field goal is blocked, and they got to return out of the end zone. Otherwise, it's gonna be a point. And trying to get the edge, and does, and he's gonna get the end zone to the 5, to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He may go all the way. He's gonna score. Oh my goodness! A blocked field goal returned all the way for a touchdown. As Sluka. Jeez, this guy's had a night today, man. Damn. There's no way that should have happened. There's no way that should have happened. I thought he was going to get tackled in the end zone and it would have been a point for Ottawa, but he returned it all the way out. Man, he ran a long way. As Sluka, how do you pronounce that? Yeah, Sluka. He had a fumble return for a touchdown. Now he's got a blocked field goal return for a touchdown. This one was this one he ran a long way. I'd be dead. I'd have been passed out. Oh yeah, he's got to be the MVP. Here comes the extra point. And it's up and good. Now it's 25-3. Man. Yeah. So Sluka with the that's how you pronounce his last name. So he's got a fumble return for a touchdown. Now he's got a blocked field goal return for a touchdown. Yeah, I agree, Mario. If I'm in the stands, I'm going home. I got better things to do with my time. Then go watch that. Yeah. Yeah, EJ, that might be it. Which is kind of crazy because Ottawa has had chances to, have the lead in this game. When you had a fumble in the red zone, you had an interception in the end zone. Now you had this blocked field goal return for a touchdown. I mean, Ottawa's had chances to even have the lead, but got to make the plays. Man, Ottawa was favored. I know Toronto's looking like they're the favorite, but they're making the plays. So, but. Man, I was hoping they would score there to make it a touchdown to make this game, a little more interesting. But that's not going to happen. What's this? Kubota Orange Days tractors. I don't have that kind of property. Kubota. I don't have that kind of property where I need a tractor. I do have a riding lawnmower now. Oh, he was a receiver, this guy, Sluka. No wonder why he's so freaking fast. And they have him playing like defense because they had injuries. No wonder why he's so fast. No wonder why. No wonder why he's so goddamn fast. I was wondering why he was so. I was like, wow. I said, how does this dude so goddamn fast? Damn, there's a kickoff. Man, very short return to the 30, 35, up to the 45. He gets tackled, shoestring tackle. So Ottawa will have it. It's 25-3 with 9:55 to go here in this third quarter. Sluka. Man. Man, he's had a day. But I agree with you, Mario. He's got to be the MVP. He's the GooseSports MVP. He's in the lead right now with the GooseSports Player of the Game. Here's a swing pass to Addison, and he's going to break a tackle, get to the 50, up to the 55, 50, 45, down into the 42-yard line. Goes Addison. So Addison is back in the game after getting tattooed the last drive. So 1st and 10. I have to send that guy Sluka a GooseSports care package for being MVP, player of the game. The 1st and 10 at the Toronto 43. As Crum pressure now going to run to the 40, 35, and down to the 30-yard line, out of bounds. 1st down, Redblacks. Right, 1st down, Redblacks. All right. So 9:05 to go, third quarter. It's 25-3. Ottawa desperately needs a touchdown. And they don't need no damn field goal. Field goal isn't going to help them. The ball's at the 30. And they're going to hand it off. I forgot. So down to the 26-yard line. Forgot it. I'll go by tomorrow. And so it's going to be, down. 2nd down. 2nd and 6. We've got 8:28 to go. The clock has stopped. Do we have an injury timeout? Must have an injury. Right, so back to action. Ball at the Toronto 26 for Ottawa. But they like the announcer just said, we've been here before. Ottawa's been here before, and they've failed every time they've gotten down here. So 2nd and 6 at the 26. Crum back to throw. And they're going to pressure. And he's going to be sacked way back at the 42-yard line. It's 3rd and long here for Ottawa. As the Argos are they're flexing their muscle today. Oh, 63 just totally whipped on the block. 63 looked like Didn't even touch him. So Chatfield with the sack for Toronto. That was 3rd and 17, and they're gonna trot out the field goal unit. I mean, you might as well. I mean, it doesn't help you much, but at that point, you had to go field goal. It's up, and it's not blocked this time, and it's good. So field goal's good. So Ottawa on the board again, 25-6, with 7:30 here to go, third quarter. And 25-6. As Toronto going to get the ball back. The Argonauts. 1 second. All right. Hey Paxton, my wife just said that we're talking about the rain. Somebody on their rain gauge actually, so we had over 4 inches of rain. Here's a fleet flicker. Arbuckle going to throw it out to the right side and incomplete. Wow, that was a weird play. Yeah, somebody has a rain gauge in the neighborhood, and they put on the Facebook page. We had over 4 inches, well over 4 inches of rain yesterday. So we had more than we thought. That's a lot, man, because it was like what, an hour and a half? In that time frame, we had, yeah, that's a lot. No wonder why everything was flooding in the backyard, and all the water was pouring in here in the back porch. So 2nd and 10 for Toronto at the 40. That might be offsides against Ottawa. Might be a free play. They'll throw it deep down the field, and they're going to be... Is it caught? It's caught at the 30-yard line. It's caught at the 30-yard line as Coxey catches it off at a deflection. But I think Ottawa is offsides. This play is going to stand. Man, when it's going your way, it's going your way. There's Coxey with the catch. So it was offsides against the defense, so decline it. As Coxey, I thought it was going to be picked off, but the defender didn't pick it off, and Coxey was able to get it off. And see, I think it got deflected. He did get deflected. 36 deflected it right into Coxey's hands. Boy, man, when it's your night, it's your night. It's definitely Toronto's night. The ball's at the 30-yard line of Ottawa. As Arbuckle gonna throw it. The ball gets deflected, and it's intercepted by Ottawa. It is. The ball got tipped to the line. It gets picked off by the Redblacks, and they'll have it at the 40-yard line. So after Toronto gets a big play, Ottawa gets one right back. And they get the ball with 6:26 to go in the third quarter. So intercepted. As the Redblacks will have it. Man. Okay, so the ball got deflected at the line, and Ottawa picks it off. They'll have it at their own 38. It's 25-6. Play action by Crum, and he'll go. That ball gets knocked down the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Get something here. Yeah, I like it black better. I want to see time like it better. So 2nd down and 10. Let's see what color I better, red or black. Go black. 2nd and 10 here for Ottawa at their own 38. Crum throws out to the 45. That's a catch made across the 50 to the 52. That's a 1st down. So move the chains for the Redblacks. That was Pimpleton with the catch. 1st down. So Pimpleton with the catch for Ottawa. You have it at the 53-yard line. Back to throw. Over the middle. And it's caught at the 50 of Toronto. Should be 2nd down. 2nd down. 2nd and 3. Ball's at the Toronto 50. So Crum gets a snap. They're going to throw it. And the guy got to open at the 35-30, 25-20. Takes a tackle. Gets down to the 10. Out of bounds. 1st down, Redblacks. That was Lewis with the catch. 1st down, Ottawa. 1st and goal. 1st and goal here for the Redblacks. Well, that interception kind of maybe energized them a little bit. Here comes the nice little dump off to Lewis. So 1st and goal. 1st and goal for Ottawa. They've been here before. And threw a pick in the end zone. They're gonna run it this time. He'll get down to the 5, down to the 3-yard line. That's Attaboye with the run. 2nd and goal. Attaboye with the run. 2nd and goal. Attaboye with the run. 2nd and goal for Ottawa. So we got a player down for Toronto. We got an Argo down. Number 0. Number 0. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3. After this injury timeout. Ottawa desperately needs a touchdown. They can't keep kicking field goal after field goal after field goal. We'll see what happens. All right, so ball's at the 3. It's 2nd and goal. So 3:50 and counting to go 3rd quarter. And they're gonna run it, and is he in there? It's close. No, they're gonna have him at the 1 yard line, I think. Wait, well, somebody marked the 1 yard line, and wait, somebody said touchdown. One somebody at the 1 yard line. Which one is it? Touchdown. What's okay? It is a touchdown. I saw one side judge came in and marked him at the 1 yard line. Somebody said they scored, but apparently they scored. So it's now 25-12. All right, okay, it is a touchdown. So Adebayo with the 3 yard touchdown run, and they'll go for 2, make this an 11-point game. They're going for 2, and they'll get it. Quarterback keeper, and he's in there. So put 2 points there on for Ottawa. It's now 25-14. They had 18 on the score, but that was wrong. It's 25-14. All right, we might have a game going on here. Might have a game here. Look like that when they had that punt block for a field goal block for a touchdown. That was gonna be a match, but Ottawa has come back and got a field goal, now a touch. Wait, what's this? Wait, why are they doing the? I thought they were. Oh, I know what it is. Now, they didn't score before. They didn't score before, and they got a touchdown. Now is the extra point. So they had the score on wrong. So they got the touchdown anyway. They got when the quarterback scored, that was the touchdown, not the 2-point conversion. That was a little confusing. I mean, the way they had the score on the screen, 25-12. So and they were lining up for 2, and it looked like they were lining for 2 points, and they got the 2 points, and then all of a sudden they took the score off the screen, then they kicked an extra point. That was confusing. Yeah, so after all that, it's 25-13. So I thought one of the line judge, side judge, whatever you want to call those players, the referees now, I thought she'd come and mark it short. But they said no, touchdown. The announcers were saying touchdown. And they showed Arbuckle 3 yard touchdown run. Then all of a sudden they're lining up under center, and I thought that was for 2, and they got it. But no, that was actually for 3rd down and goal. All right, so it's now it's 25-13 with 2:15 to go here in this third quarter. James Harden signed an extension with the Clippers. I mean, James Harden ain't gonna win shit. He don't play defense. So LeBron James is gonna make $52.6 million next year. How the hell can they put a team together when one player is making $52 million a year? Because there's a salary cap and shit. Here comes the kickoff. We got 2:15 to go in the third. Returns to the 20, to 30, 35, up to the 39-yard line. That's where Toronto will have it with 2:06 to go in this third quarter. All right. What's up, Rich Gang? How you doing, Rich Gang? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing, Rich? Yeah, I'll be doing more Canadian football since LSU baseball is over with. LSU won the national championship in baseball, so I'm really excited about that one. All right, so ball at the 40 for Toronto. They'll have it first and 10. Their own 40. We got a minute and 55 to go in the third. And they're going to play action. They're going to be sacked. It's going to be a sack. Second down. Yeah, the Stampeders had a bye. I mean, I guess I'll get to see them this coming week. But Friday, Fridays are July 4th. So Friday I'll be watching fireworks and drinking beer on Friday. But Thursday I'll be doing a game, and then Saturday and Sunday, most likely. Second down and 14. Ball at the 30, their own 36 for Toronto. His back and throw is Arbuckle. And that ball is going to be caught at the 42 and tackled right there. It's third down. Boy, this game has kind of turned a little bit after that interception. It's 3rd and 7. Well, it's going to be punt time for Toronto. Woo-wee! So third down, and we punt time for the Argos. Got 28 seconds to go, and counting, of course. And punts away. And punts me back to the 15, receives it. Gets up to the 20, up to the 30, up to the 34-yard line. That's where Ottawa will have it on their own 34-yard line. Oh, July 1st is Canada Day. That's That's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow's June 30th. Yeah, July 4th is, our independence. In our Independence Day, July 4th. So yes, I'll be celebrating our independence, partaking in some grilling and fireworks. Well, I won't be shooting fireworks. I'll be watching fireworks. There'll be enough people in my neighborhood shooting fireworks. I don't have to spend any money on. These fireworks are expensive. So we got 13 ticks to go before the third quarter ends. It's now 25-13. Well, you go down here and get a touchdown, and you're going to force Toronto to score. It's Crum. Going to go deep ball. Got a guy at the 50 with the catch. Up to the 54. That's a first down. First down, Redblacks. So that was Hardy on the catch. What's up, Paxson? Hey, did you hear me earlier about how much rain we had yesterday? Yeah, make fireworks and gunshots. Did you hear me? We're talking about how much inches of rain, because somebody had a rain gauge in the neighborhood, and they posted it on our Facebook page, and it was a lot more than we thought. Yeah, it was a lot more than we thought. So third quarter is done. As Sluka right now is the player of the game right now. So with his fumble return for a touchdown, and then his blocked field goal return for a touchdown. It's gonna be harder to top that, but man, let's see. Over 4 inches of rain. It was over 4. It was closer to 5 inches of rain we had here. In that 2-hour period, roughly, but maybe about 2 hours, was it? Yeah. I thought it was about an inch. I thought maybe about an inch and a half. Like you said it. 1.75. I thought, but somebody has a rain gauge. So several people have rain gauges in the neighborhood, and they posted it, and it was well over 4 inches. It was closer to 5. No wonder why there was water all on my back porch, all in the freaking yard. My ditches were freaking overflowing, and no wonder why. that was insane yesterday afternoon. But man, we got a game here, Paxton. You got a chance to win your bet, man. You got a chance to win your bet because if Ottawa goes and scores here, I mean they're going to force Toronto to score. Yeah. Yeah. Ew, man. Yeah, man. All right. So it's going to be, so Ottawa's going to have it first down after the quarter break. The Flag Football International Bowl. Canada beat USA 25-21. What? We lost in flag football? Canada? What? We hope Edmonton beats Ottawa next week. Oh, you're at Edmonton? I forgot you're an Edmonton fan. Yeah. I guess I got to pull for Hamilton. They're the closest team to me as a crow flies. There's a handoff across the 55 to the 52. It'll be second down. There's Addison on the carry. But yeah, Hamilton's the closest team to me. You know, as the crow flies, as they say. So. So a second. Wait, we missed a play? Oh, come on, man. They were showing some stupid advertisement. We missed a play. It's third down. Our CBS channel missed a play. I don't know if TSN did, but I missed a play because they were showing some stupid ass advertisement. Why do they do that shit, man? Show the game. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to watch no damn advertisement. 3rd and 7. Now they got a punt. Man, so Ottawa has the punt with 14-10 to go in the fourth. Punts away. And going to go good at the 10. Gets to the 15 up to the 20-yard line. That's where Toronto will have it. So, Richwood, are they thinking about expanding in the CFL? I know I've read somewhere about it, but I don't know. Is it imminent? Is it like? I mean, I'm trying to think like what cities could possibly. I know Quebec's probably an option. First and 10 at the Toronto 19-yard line. Their own 19. With the Argos with the ball. They're going to play action. And they're going to throw out to the 25 with a catch. Goes Daniels. It'll be second down. All blue versus red on Thursday. Calgary versus Winnipeg. Well, that game I can do because it's not Friday. Yeah, Friday I gotta be watching the fireworks. Plus I gotta be partaking in the cocktails. 2nd and 4 for the Argonauts, the 25. Their own 25. 2nd and 4. There's Arbuckle. Going to go deep down the right side. And it's going to be caught at the 45, first down. As Coxie with the catch as he lays out for it. First down, Argos. I think this flag is going to be for a defensive pass interference. And that's what it was. That's going to be, of course, declined. First down, Toronto. Nice play, man. Nice play. They're talking about Halifax. Have they been talking about Halifax for years? For a team? I think I when I was reading about it, Halifax has been mentioned for a while. It's a ball to 44 for Toronto. And Arbuckle play action out to the right, and Daniels for the catch. Gets out of bounds around the 38-yard line. Yeah, hockey needs to bring back the Nordiques. Quebec needs to get a hockey team again. The Nordiques. Supposed to be a second down for Toronto. Second and 2. My wife knew somebody at one time that lived up in Quebec. As they hand off and trying to go right and get the edge. He dives for the first down. Did he get it? It's close, and they're gonna mark Brown short. It's third down. What's up, Bondi? Bondi Sports Center. What's up, Bondi? How are you doing this it's evening, per se. Yeah, it's nighttime now. We're way past the afternoon. It was 3rd and 2 for the Argos. They have it at the Ottawa 36 with 12:06 to go, fourth quarter. They're going for a long field goal. Looks like they are. 43, 44. Trying to do the math. Get to 36, 7 yards back, 43, 44. 43-yard field goal. And the snap, kick up, and it is good. 28-13 now with 11:44 to go in the fourth. Whew. Oh, the Norgeeks. Well, now 28-13. Yeah. Because they speak French over there. I think that's their language over there in Quebec. So my wife knew somebody that lived over there at the time. So if we ever, I don't think they live there anymore, but she spoke French. So if we had gone over there at the time, we could actually function because we have somebody that spoke French. I took French, but that was in high school a long time ago. So. Long time ago. All right. Was now we're gonna have a Red Black with the ball on their own 40, and Crum gonna go deep down the field and incomplete around the 20-yard line. Man, a lot of tight coverage there. 2nd and 10. Yes, I mean I took French in high school. Actually, I took it in junior high too. So, but I mean, it's been like 30 years since well over 30 years since I had to use it. Second and 10, and is Ottawa going to challenge the pass interference call, or maybe? No, looks like they're not. So second and 10. That's Crum, and going to be sacked back at the 30-yard line. It's third down. Yeah, I took French because everybody I knew in high school was taking Spanish, and so I knew the class was going to be like, you know, packed. And it was. Everybody took Spanish, and I knew majority of people weren't going to take French, and they didn't. So the class wasn't as crowded. So. We're going to have a punt time, but now we got what's Ottawa challenging? Ottawa challenging here. Are they challenging like a roughing the passer call? You can challenge that in the CFL? I guess so. That's what they're doing. They're challenging roughing the passer. Can you imagine if they did that in the NFL? I mean, that's roughing the passer. Oh. That was a face. That should have been a face mask at least, man. I mean, they missed the face mask call, but I don't know about roughing the passer. Oh man, I got mixed feelings on roughing the passer call. I got really mixed feelings on roughing the passer. Sometimes they call it, and it's like, man. Just put a yellow jersey on them. But sometimes they don't call it when they should. All right. So Ottawa's challenging this. They think it's roughing the passer. I mean, Ottawa's offense is on the field, so they must feel very confident that this is going to be, you know, going in their favor. I mean, they got Crum out there. Here we go. Okay, so there is roughing the passer. So they did find roughing the passer. So good challenge by Ottawa. They'll keep possession. Now the ball's first and 10 at midfield. So there we go. Like I said, I got mixed feelings about roughing the passer, especially in the NFL. But it's first and 10. First and 10 for the Redblacks. Ball's at the midfield after the roughing the passer call. So Crum gonna hand the ball off, and they get to the 50, up to the 45, down to the 40, still going 35, down to the 30-yard line. That's Adebayo with the run. First down, Redblacks. Look at that. They faked one play. The line was going right, and the play went to the left. That was a good play design. Really good play design. They fooled the defense. I think the play was going right, but it's actually going left. Man, that's a good play design. Really good misdirection. It was now first and 10 for Ottawa at their Toronto 38. 10:04 to go. They're going to run it again and get down to the 32-yard line. Second down. All right, so we second down. Second and 5. How you doing, Rich? How's everything? North of the border? And it's hot down here. 2nd and 5. Flexion pass. Double out to the left, and gotta get a block. A block, doesn't get it. It's 3rd down. Ball's at the 31. It's Addison with the catch, but couldn't get a block. It's 3rd down. So you're down by 15 with 9 to go. It's a lot. The strategy is different in this league than in NFL. I mean, NFL, you would go for it because it's the time and the way the clock is, and you would have to go for it. Yeah, you can go for it on 3rd down. It's the same way if you go for it on 4th down. So 3rd and 3, no, go for it. Ball's at 31 of Toronto. And they're going to run it, and they got it. Man. It's Attaboye with the run, 1st down. It's 25 is probably 72 degrees Fahrenheit, roughly. That's roughly, I think, 72 or 73. That's, man, it's like over 90 degrees Fahrenheit here every damn day. So 1st and 10 at the 27. There's Crum. Going to go deep ball right side towards the end zone and incomplete. Man, overthrew the receiver. That's a flag down now. There is a flag down. There is a yellow marker. There's a hanky on the field. There was some contact between the receiver and the cornerback. Is it offensive interference? It's offensive interference. They're going to call pass interference against the offense as wow. Sheesh. I hate the heat sometimes. Well, yeah, it's gonna be hot down here till like October. That's how it is in the South, in the deep South. It's gonna be hot here till like October. All right, so it's 1st and 20, back at the 37. So that was a big penalty against the offense. There's Crum gonna run for it. We'll get to the 30, up to the 20, close to the 27-yard line. 2nd down. It actually snowed here down in South Louisiana. This was like the end of January. So 2nd and 10 at the 27. I mean, it snowed like really good, like 6 inches, and then for us, that's a blizzard. It's Crum back to throw, and going to be sacked back at the 33-yard line. Yeah, no. If we get 6 inches of snow down here in South Louisiana, that's that's a blizzard. So it's 3rd down. You know, they gotta go field goal because so 3rd and 16 they'll try for a field goal. Kick is up and it's gonna be good. Yeah, they actually had snow, man. They had snow like on the beach, like in Mississippi and Alabama. They actually had snow on the Gulf Coast, on the beach. Snow on the sand. That doesn't happen. I mean, it was snow, literally snow on the beach on the Gulf of Mexico. I mean, I don't. This doesn't happen. That's just. I mean, there's no way to explain that. It doesn't happen down here like that. Yeah. Yeah, they were no, the weathermen were talking about it for about a week down here before it happened. You know, they always talk about snow and it never happens, and you know, you had to have the right conditions. You know, down here in the deep south. So they kept talking about it and talking about it, and I'm like, man, it's not going to snow. It's not going to snow. You know, whenever they say there's a chance, it never happens. And then, man, I'm telling you, we got like 6 inches, and for us, that's it's a lot. I mean, it would snow on the freaking Gulf Coast. It would snow on the freaking beach. The sand, it was snow. So my first intention for Toronto, we're gonna have a procedure call. We got a procedure call against the offense. You having some storms here in Canada. You know, though, down here in the summertime, we always have summer showers that pop up. It's out of nowhere. So it's been raining here like every day for the past, you know, week, at least for a few, you know. So, but that's not. It's very common for us. They had those isolated showers. Arbuckle out to the right, incomplete. Incomplete. 5:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Tomorrow we have they got a 50% chance of rain. It's like every day. It's either going to rain here or it's going to not. It's the summer. It's the summertime. It's just the way it is. There's isolated showers that pop up in your area. It's either going to happen or don't. So 2nd and 15 from the 35 at Arbuckle. Pressure got hit and going to be incomplete. Oh, this flag's down. This might be interference against Ottawa, which will give Toronto a first down. It is. Against number 23. So automatic first down for Toronto with 5:19 to go in the fourth. Oh man, yeah, that double move got the cornerback. Yeah, the double move got the cornerback because it was going to be completed if he hadn't interfered. Ball the 50-yard line for Toronto. Arbuckle, lower screen, only about a yard though. Couldn't get a block. Second down. There's Meidel with the catch, but he couldn't get a block. It's second down with 4:45 to go. Time is starting to tick away for Ottawa here. It's 8:46 here where I live. Approaching 9 o'clock. We're in the Central Time Zone. Arbuckle gonna run. He got a first down. Across the 50 and slides at the 49. As man, that was a. I mean, you got if the quarterback, you see that kind of hole, you better take that 10 out of 10 times. I mean, that hole opened up and there was nobody on that side of the field, and you had to take that. There's no way in hell you throw the ball. Get the 10 yards, get a first down. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line of Ottawa with 3:43 to go. The Argos looking to get their first win of the season. And there's a handoff and going to go nowhere. Going to go nowhere. Second down. Second down. So, 3:21 to go. It's second down and 12 for Toronto. They have it at the Ottawa 51. Yeah, that guy, Sluka, the one that had the punt return for, the fumble return for a touchdown, and then the blocked field goal for a touchdown. He's got to be the player of the game. So Ottawa had called timeout. Are you talking about the divisions? Yeah, it's like that. It's like that in the NFL, man. There's always some division that's really, really, really bad in the NFL. I mean, really bad. Every year there's a division that's like 9-8's going to win the division. 9-8 will win the division. So second down, Arbuckle gonna get sacked. Be third down with 3:20 left. The clock is going to run down pike to the 3-minute warning. Ooh-wee. Yeah. There's always a division in the NFL where sometimes like 9-8 wins it, or 10-7, and so third down and 13, and we're going to have a punt time here for Toronto. But Ottawa's down by 12, so they're down by 2 possessions. So, man. There we go. We got a Reese's peanut butter cup. What's this? Don't they have like jelly in some of them now? Like, or some kind of shit. Like, why are they screwing up Reese's peanut butter cups? Just give me a goddamn Reese's peanut butter cup with, it is what it is. That's the way they always been. Why they gotta screw it up and put jelly in it or some kind of shit? Like, what idiot decides to do that? All right. So we got about 3 minutes to go. 12-point game. Should be punt time for Toronto, but Ottawa's down by 2 possessions, so they're going to need to score quickly, as they say. Quickly. Go. Alright, so getting back to action here. It's 28-16. Toronto up over Ottawa. We got the Stampede Bowl on July 3rd on Thursday. You got the Blue Bombers versus the Stampeders. It's Thursday, July 3rd. Winnipeg versus Calgary. All right, it'll be punt time for Toronto. Ball's at the Ottawa 52, punts away. And gonna make the catch at the 30, 35, and go out of bounds. That's where Ottawa will have it with 2:34 to go. All right. Nice catch. Nice catch on the fly on the punt return for Deadman. All right, we got the ball at the 37-yard line. They're on 37 for Ottawa. Got 2:34 to go. Dustin Crum is 19 for 28, 229 yards and 1 pick. Back a throw. I know over the middle gonna be incomplete. That one interception was in the end zone early in the game. I bet you they wish they had that one back. Even if they had gotten a field goal out of that, on that possession, on that block punt, but still would be a 2-possession game. But with 2nd and 10 at the 37, Crum pressured, rolls right, and gonna be tackled for a 1-yard gain. It's 3rd down. So Toronto brought the pressure. 3rd down. You got to go for it. Got to go for it. Where you at, Paxson? Where you at, Paxson? So 3rd down for Ottawa. Third down here for the Redblacks. We got 2:15 and counting. No go for it. Got to go for it. Ball at their own 39-yard line. 3rd and 8. Back to throw. And does. Catch made, but short of the line again. Why do you run short of the sticks on 3rd down? My God. That bothers me. It bothers me when they do it in NFL, when they run short of the sticks. Turnover on downs. I'll have to look it up, Rich. I'd have to look it up. His name doesn't sound familiar, but well, why do teams do that? Why do you, when you need like 8 yards, why do you not run a pattern past 8 yards? That when you catch the ball, it's a 1st down. I don't know why teams do that, man. That just bothers me to no end. That was probably it for Ottawa. That's probably their last chance to get have any kind of chance to win the game. So I'm glad I didn't bet. So the Argos, they've had a fumble return for a touchdown by this guy Sluka, and he's also had a blocked field goal return for a touchdown. Man, imagine if that was with 1 point for Ottawa instead of 6 for Toronto. He's got the handoff across the 35 to 38-yard line. Be second down. You go nighty night. It's not time to go to sleep. It's time to go to sleep. Hello, Vine. So second down and 7 for Toronto. Here's a pass out over the 40 up to the 37-yard line. It's close to a first down. It's close. Let's see. They're gonna mark it. They're gonna mark it short. It's third down. Third down. So 3rd and 1 for Toronto with 1:39 to go. So 3rd and 1 for the Argos at the Ottawa 36 with a minute and 39 to go. 1:39 to go. 3rd and 1. Probably, Mario. More than I would say more than likely, yes. So 3rd and 1, the Argos will go for it. Ottawa's out of timeouts, and it's gonna be a first down. Quarterback keeper. So first down, Toronto, with 1:36 to go. The Blue Jays. Yeah, the Yanks play the Blue Jays tomorrow. The first down for Toronto. That's going to put the nails in the coffin. We got 1:36 to go. Toronto looking to get their first win of the season. They got that. Oh, Max Scherzer, he's still pitching? Max Scherzer? He's still pitching? So 1st and 10 for Toronto. They got 1:36 to go in this fourth quarter. They have it at the Ottawa 34. I don't know what the hold-up here and the hold-up is, but oh, Rodon's pitching for the Yankees tomorrow. Rodon. Oh, we had an injury. 92 for Ottawa is limping off. Got to have some of his players help him off. All right, we got a minute and 30 left. The clock is running. So 1st and 10 for Toronto. They have it at the Ottawa 34-yard line. 1st and 10. And there's a handoff, and they'll get to the 30, down to the 26-yard line. So the clock will stop with 1:14 left, and it's Brown on the carry. Be second down about 1.5 yards for the Argos. So 2nd down and 1. All right, so they'll go, they're in shotgun. They're going to run it, and that's going to be not going to get there. 3rd down. Why didn't it go under center? And just 3rd down. So 3rd and 1 for Toronto with 52 ticks to go on the clock. They need to go for it. Yeah, LeBron's getting paid like $54 million next year. How are they going to afford? How is that going to work with the salary cap? I mean, how are they going to afford to have players when one guy's making $54 million a year? They got to be over the cap. Oh, there's a flag down. Lakers have got to be over the cap. There's no victory formation. It's 3rd down. This is like 4th down in the NFL. I mean, but how are the Lakers going to afford? How are they going to afford that when one guy's making $50-something million when there's a salary cap? And if you're over the salary cap, you got to pay luxury taxes on that. I just don't understand that. Oh, it's offside against the defense. That's a 1st down. So that's going to pretty much, end the game. So offsides against the defense. Gives them a 1st down. I don't think they do victory formation like we do. Well, they are. They are victory formation. You're right. There's a kneel down. So, 2nd down. They'll just have to kneel it one more time, and that'll be it. I thought they would run it to kind of waste more time off the clock, but they're going victory formation. Another kneel down, and that's going to be it. So Toronto is going to get their first win of the season. Is there going to be 1-3, and Ottawa will fall to 1-3. So it's 3rd and 12. So they're going to have to, I think, kick a field goal. Because when the clock gets to 0, the game isn't over yet. There's still a play left. Their rules are a little bit different than the NFL. Like when the clock hits when the clock hits 0 right now, they have one more play. The game isn't over yet. So they got to go for a field goal. And kick is up, and it's going to be. Is it no good? He missed that field goal, and Ottawa tried to return it out of the end zone, and I don't think they got it out. That might be a point for Toronto, and it is. So Toronto will get a point out of that scenario, and the final score is 29-16. Look blocked to you? Looked like it went off the upright. Maybe it was blocked though. So 29-16 is the final. And Toronto gets their first win of the season. They're 1-3, and Ottawa falls to 1-3. And the guy Sluka has got to be the MVP of the game. He had the fumble return for a touchdown. Then he had the blocked field goal return for a touchdown. So he scored 12 points by himself. All right, the next game is Thursday, Winnipeg versus Calgary. That's that gonna be on TV here on Thursday? It don't matter because it don't matter. No, I guess they don't. Because it doesn't matter because the games are always on the CFL Plus. I can always watch it on the Canadian Football League website if need be. But yeah, it's got to be that guy. Sluka, he pronounced his name. He had a fumble return for a touchdown. He had a blocked field goal return for a touchdown. So it's easy. All you had to do is go to the CFL website. It's free. It's free. Yeah, it's not something that you have to pay for. It's free. So it's he's got to go on their website and search. Just search CFL Plus. So yeah, you got to make an account. You have to make an account with an email address, but there's like you don't have to. There's no like you don't have to pay for anything. There's no credit card or no bank account or anything like that. You just search CFL Plus, and the website should pop up, and it's fairly simple to make an account, but yeah, easy. But all right, man. I'll see you. All right, Mario. I'll probably see you tomorrow night for the Yanks and the Blue Jays. So yeah. So okay. Oh, the game is on. Okay, game Thursday is on the CBS Sports. Okay, good. I like it better that I like it better that way. But if it's on the CFL Plus, it's not really a problem. But much rather be on TV. All right, man. All right, man. I'll see you tomorrow, man, for the Yanks and the Blue Jays. So Toronto wins 29-16. So see y'all tomorrow.